Hey folks, Quill18 here, and welcome to another episode of Let's Play EU4, the Cossacks expansion. We're playing as the Oirat, and we are once again at war. Ooh, that was nice and a little chunky. Are we good? Alright. No more weird lag? Excellent. So, we are at war. We got called in to a war that Jean-Ju started. Our former ally, a long time ago an ally, but it hasn't been the case for a while. And frankly, the tension has been going up and up and up. So now it is finally time for us to show them who's the real boss of the Far East over here, and of course that is going to be ourselves. So I'm just going to make sure this is a relatively decent army configuration. It is. We've got our good leader on there. Go and smash some face. This is going to be attacking into the steppes, which is flat land, I think, with no particular modifiers, now that I'm not a Horde. That used to give us a bonus, but not anymore. We'll get the rest of our army groups over here to very slowly trickle in there as well. We're talking with superior numbers, and we've got some reinforcements along the way. We've got a great leader. We should be good. There we go. Easily smash these guys. They shouldn't have even stuck around this long. That was a bit of an AI, over enthusiasm, but that, it's pretty typical. And you guys over here, again, it is going to be my goal. Oh, is that? No, that's Yaren. I was going to say, it's my goal to grab the forts as soon as possible and make sure that I'm the one sieging them. Let me split this group in half, send you there, send you there to smash that. I'm gonna at least go here in case it leaves. So they've got one fort here and they've got their capital. Ooh, felt hats. So it was my goal to try to occupy them both, but I was actually quite surprised that Yaren went straight for the capital. A new heir! Alright, a 4-2-2. Sounds alright. Again, I'm not going to complain about anything that's got a total of 6 or more pips. It's fine. Totally okay. You're probably running to this fort. Now, of course, we can get all kinds of credit for occupying things that aren't forts. Oh yeah, no, you guys actually keep going that way. That's fine. So we're going to want to do that. You just get a lot more for the forts themselves. We'll have to wait for some reinforcements ticks for that to actually be able to siege, but that's alright. You want that siege, but I don't actually control it. Again, we'll have to... Well, you know what? Let's stay there. Let's not wait for the reinforcement ticks. That's going to be alright. We've got that going on there. You can split in half. Go there. Bunch of barracks just finished. What's our manpower cap now? I think we'll have to wait until April 1st for that to process. 48,000. Alright, it's getting there. Alright, so... We're good here. We're actually a little over good. Let's split you in half, and then take the half that doesn't have the leader. Just backtrack you to over here. Go there. You come up over here. Who else is in this war? Oh yeah, Korea. And again, said we could have gone for this capital. I wasn't thinking. Could have gotten some more credit. But we'll see what other bits of Korea we can grab. Oh, I'm just standing around here. What am I doing that for? Alright. So, what kind of personal war score do we have right now? Only 8%, but we haven't finished this fort yet, so cross our fingers there. I would love more military tech. I think that's going to be swell. It's going to cost us 800, but it's still very worthwhile now. I'm going to go ahead and upgrade my infantry. I mean, we're in a war, but that's okay. So we can get some local unrest in one province, or nothing. I guess I'll take the one where nothing happens. That's weird. But alright. Let's get this cannon over here at the coast, and let's get my ships over here to blockade. Where's the actual port? Right there. Interesting pathing for the ships. I don't know what's going on there. And my morale just reset just because of the infantry change. Okay. And just in case, I'll send the artillery that way, although hopefully by the time it's done, that'll happen. Now, we have to hope that these guys don't peace out yet, because I want more personal war score. I mean, I guess I could peace out early. Take, like, what, one province? 22%. It's interesting, actually. I could take 3 provinces as is. I probably should. What's the war goal? I mean, it's ticking. It hasn't ticked that far. They might wait a little bit longer. I'm probably still overextended, aren't I? Only 54%, though. Now, this will cause some aggressive expansion, but not enough for it to change anything. I'd actually prefer maybe to even grab some bits of Korea over here. Ooh. It's a very valuable province. Just one valuable one. And maybe one of these. And then your gold. Alright, break Korea in 2. That's alright. Gives me more coast too, so I get some more naval forcement. I'm just going to go ahead with this. Boom. It's going to be fine. Make a core, and then we're just shy of the other one. And then again, let's send everyone to sort of a centralist location, and then once we get there, we'll just dispatch them to other areas. Like, you can end up being parked there, and that's fine. We are currently at a good reinforcement status, so let's go ahead and drop this down, make some money. And again, our annexation of Jin is going really slowly right now because we are overextended. But I mean, it's not, all it's costing us is 1 diplomat. Ooh, yes. So that's hardly the end of the world. And some rebel uprisings, Ming separatists. Okay, so you know what? Let's keep the army maintenance up, and we'll have to get in position for that. Sure, Yearn, you can have that. I mean, all these guys are going to fall to me. This is all going to be my territory later on. I can't leave that there. I mean, come on. They're going to be easy pickings. What am I making right now? 6. 12 military power. I'm focused over there too, of course. But I may not need to. I mean, I set that focus, and honestly, we might want to change our mind on that. I actually might want to go back to admin focus. Try to unlock some ideas sooner. Ideas don't cost extra when you're in a lower tech group, so it makes a lot of sense to try to max those out as soon as possible. Except maybe for military, because again, military tech is always so very important. Okay, so I've pumped this up, yeah? Yeah, good. Now you are going to come down here, and you are going to come down over here. Alright, keep going, that's okay. Oh, they're probably not even... Nah, it's an okay composition. It's a little aggressive on the cavalry. Tell you what, let's regroup here. We'll take an attrition tick. In winter. Sure, why not? Just as an effort to sort of rebalance things a bit more. Come on, let's go. Alright, you. Split in half. Twice. Send 1 there. 1 there. We'll split you in half and we'll make you go around this way. Just to try to delay any attrition problems. And actually go there. You don't have to stop on a fort. Forts are pretty safe. From rebels. Just don't want, like, you know, the infinite separatist spam. We had to deal with that a lot before when we were still a horde and we were taking a lot more territory. Oh, poop. I didn't realize you were out of reach. Alright, and then go and be Beijing and get that back. Oh, yeah, let's gain a permanent tax base. We lost a royal marriage with Dolly because they had asked me for it. Let's ask them for that again. Oh, what are you? Theravada. Oh, cool. And you can move down to here. I don't know if that's one of the places. Yeah, with quite a bit of unrest, actually. So go and park yourself in there. Can we do a reasonable... Yeah, actually, that's not a unreasonable time. Okay, who's left the coalition against us? Woohoo! And wing separatists. They spawn there with basically nothing. I'll reinforce just in case, but no. Oh, we actually got some reinforcements over here. Thank you very much. It's nice when your vassals like you. You remember, like, early on with the Mongols, how they wouldn't do anything for us because they hated us? That is not the case here. Let's go and max that out, and let's make sure that we are... Ooh, royal married with the Jin. Yay, cores. How overextended are we? 63%. That's pretty high. I mean, certainly not as high as we've been before, but it's pretty high. Oh, we can actually queue up a second one after this. Bump. Diplomatic tech? Yeah, I think so. I mean, obviously, because we are annexing this guy so slowly. 3 points per month right now is not huge. We might get a little higher than that. But we're making lots, so we don't have to worry about expending this. And again, unless we're saving up for an idea, but we're not there yet. And this does give us the ability to build docks, which I think is going to be really good for us. Actually, huge fan of that. Okay, there's going to be another rebellion soon. Korean specialists. Or separatists. Specialists, yeah. Let's just take this double stack here and go and park you over there. Especially since there's no fort, actually. We want to get you there a little sooner. Oh, there is unrest here, too. So we're not going to reduce our costs yet. And we got them, and they will probably go and reset the separatist counter. I mean, it hasn't ticked down that far yet, so I guess it's... Well, it doesn't reset it. It just adds directly, so... Come under the occupation. Didn't say anything about gaining it? I don't know. Stop there. And you too, stop there. Great Advisor died. We got a revolt there. That is a big one. Okay, it's only drylands. Well, let me give both of our great leaders over here. We'd only be going in with 22k. They don't have any leader whatsoever. You have maneuver, so we're not going to get the river crossing, and it's flat land. Yeah, we might lose it, but I don't know. We'll see. And we lost another advisor. Yeah, let's go with less unrest for a little while. I mean, again, I might not worry about getting the level 2 guy later on. Might be well worth the cost. Okay, looks like we're going to crush them easily. And then as soon as that ends... Wait for it. There it is. I'm going to go ahead and assign a leader over here. Oh, they're jumping in on me. You're attacking me? No, no, no. I was going to attack you. What's going on here? All right. Go and clear that out. Go and do that. Actually, that's interesting. I think that war... Oh, no, they got some more bits eaten. Oh, just as I looked away. I was going to say, they're still occupying. They hadn't pieced out yet. Korea wants military access? Sure. Royal marriage. Yeren? Yeah. Although, again, at some point, we will probably war with them. But for now, it's nice to have the extra allies. Let's group you up. Hang on, did I lose a... Oh, I did. I only have the one general. Okay. We may not be able to reach them in time. But that's alright. Let's pull you back over here. And there. Damn. And smash you. Now, we got no more rebellions. Oh, Merchants Guild lose 10 loyalty. Come on. Anyway, we can go and bring down our maintenance, is what I was going to say. Which dramatically changes our expense. Let's split you in half and move you there. Because next one, that's 5.2 years, and this one's actually going down. Which is great and wonderful. Well, we do have the reduced national unrest guy, and that's actually pretty good. And yeah, I will want some province improvements. I'm not sure which ones and in which order we want yet. I mean, as always, you know, more barracks are always good. We don't necessarily need more force limit, but more manpower is always good. That being said, I actually think it might be a great time to build up a little bit more trade. Now, this is trade power. It's not production, which we can't unlock yet. We may want some of that in some places. I mean, I could just get more tax money. Tax money is just so, like, poor, but I mean, it does add up over time, right? We got a ducat a year over here, or a tenth of a ducat a year. So it would take like 900 years to pay off. It's not entirely accurate because the development will improve over time. I'm gonna get the trade. The nice thing about trade is not only does it give me more money, but it helps to deny other people money. And in particular, I'm going to do it in one of these contested zones. Although I say that, it's not going to be contested for that long. Eventually, we will have 100% over here, won't we? Yeah, we will. You know what? Docks. Too expensive, but that's what we'll build. Because that's going to give us more trade power that will last forever and ever and ever. You're supposed to be assisting the Beijing trade node. Lose a stability or lose a bunch of money. I would like to lose a bunch of money, but I would like to do it in a way that doesn't cause us to take out a loan. Don't think we're going to be able to do that. I think we're going to end up with a loan. So I'm going to go ahead and do that. Oh, I will spend admin power to reduce inflation, though. So the loan's going to tick in a second. Should have done that earlier. There we go. Big loan, wow. And I would like to repay it as soon as possible so I don't forget. That being said, it might not be a bad idea to go ahead and invest in the dock anyway. Siege against Delhi. We don't have that much manpower. I mean, we could afford a war, but we already have like sort of coalition burn off to do. Where do we find that these days? Where's the coalition map mode? Diplomatic, probably. Because there's still a coalition. No, they hate us, but there's not actually in the coalition. But it would be very easy to get, you know, overwhelmed. Ming is pretty beat up, which is, I think, the reason they haven't joined. If we start taking a bit more territory, it might snowball a bit out of control. And there's no, you know, there's no rush. We're still coring things. We're nearly done. But, you know, we don't have that much excess admin power. It would be nice to go up in admin rank. We don't have, you know, maxed out manpower. We can probably afford to just sit. I mean, the sooner you take things, the better. Because the sooner you take things, the sooner you get advantage of it. But no, that's all right. Plus, if we go away. How do we? Did I just? I did. There we go. What was I gonna say? Oh, plus if we avoid just, you know, accruing too much aggressive expansion, so now we're converting them at 4 Diplo points per month. It's still gonna take a while. 63. Well, we're less than 20 years away now. And it'll be nice to incorporate this. And every time we go and overextend, some of that goes away. What is this? That's Ming territory? Wait. So Ming's there and there. Oh, hey, our vision just popped. Woo, nice. Sweden, still massive. Things haven't changed too much. Oh no, Lubeck is expanding like crazy. Pomerania's there. I don't remember. I can't remember what we saw this as. It was never... Like, Denmark fell really early, but I don't think this was Swedish. Scotland's still there. England still has bits of France. We got Flanders. Stupid, sexy Flanders. France, pretty big. Actually expanded into Iberia. That might have been there before. I don't remember. And Castilian Maghreb. Portuguese Maghreb. Okay, so Africa is falling pretty hardcore. The Ottomans have eaten almost entirely the Mamluks. They've expanded pretty well. They've actually expanded north and south. And east. Alodia? Not familiar with that country. Like, they were probably added in, like, what was the patch that added a bunch more stuff here? 110, 111, something like that? But they must still be normally a pretty minor one. I don't know. So there's Ayutthaya, and Hensi, and a little bit more Ayutthaya, Khmer. We'll get in there soon enough. But yeah, I'm okay with just sort of sitting tight for now. Dock completed over here. I wonder, like, do we just want to annex these guys? I mean, we can't yet. We haven't had them long enough, and we don't have the relations yet. Oh, we're mostly improved relation. We've got to wait until forced vassalization and aggressive expansion go away. Plus, they'll get, you know, ticked once we annex these guys. Plus, annexing these guys will give us -3 Diplo rep, which we can't really counter right now. So by doing that, it'll freeze our annexation. So we will just have to annex one at a time. What are we short here? Oh, 3,700 men. I think I misread that earlier. Yeah, let's go ahead and bring this up. Get the armies completely reinforced, and then we'll bring it down again once they're done doing that. Alsace, religious civil disorder. Well, there's something we haven't had to deal with. These crazy Christians just can't get along. Reinforcing, reinforcing. Alright, one more tick and they'll be reinforced. Well, -3 men. Dali, that's fine, I don't need a claim against you. Lost another general. That's really frustrating. They're all pretty good. We still have a fair amount of army tradition. Obviously, it burns off here if we're at peace, but that's okay. Why don't we make sure we've got some good claims on Ming here? It really doesn't matter where, although ideally the place of the highest development because it'll give us a discount. So let's say Chengdu. There we go. Gives us a little bit of aggressive expansion. That's fine. Key, how you feeling with the math here? Yeah, the economic base just nowhere close to where we want it to be. Nobility gain more loyalty in exchange for 10 years of less tax. Or merchant guilds get it, but I don't like the autonomy. Alright, powerful nobles it is. The way the tax math works out, it actually isn't going to cost us like 10% of our tax or anything like that. Okay, closing in about 50% manpower, at which point I may be willing to go and start some wars. We do have some money. Before I forget, let's go ahead and just repay that loan. And paying it off early does not save you any interest, and in fact there's a opportunity cost in that by paying it off, we can't say build that dock right now. We're going to have to wait, but then I don't forget to pay it off. Reforms! So no matter what choice we pick here, we get 200 power. In addition to that, we can get a morale boost to either the army or the navy, and either discount military cost or diplomatic cost. Well, we're going to go for the army. We'll take the points, take the discount, we'll actually be able to level up right away, get an upgraded cavalry, upgraded cannon, improved flanking range, all very good stuff. Absolutely, let's do it. And let's switch our cavalry over. That's going to be really nice for us. We actually are probably ahead of our opponents here. Tech level 10, 9, 9, yeah. And it's a good level too. New units, double new units. Oh, I forgot to upgrade the cannons. I want the one that does more shock damage. Wu declares war on Ming. Yeah, so Ming is being torn apart in little bits and pieces. So we could target some more stuff over here. Oh, whoa! Bukhara's gotten massive. Let's make sure to... I think we've got a claim against them. But let's go ahead and fabricate, there we go, a claim against a valuable province. But because one of the things we can do is we can spread out our attacks to try to decrease the chance that people hit critical mass of aggressive expansion. Like, everyone here hates me, right? But if I go over here, I'm fighting someone distant and someone Muslim, so it's a completely different religion group and everything. They won't be bothered quite as much, and actually I think that'll be the thing to do. Plus they're getting pretty massive, and at some point in the future we will probably want to go and touch Muscovy. In one way or another. Okay, again, that's CB, that's alright. Now, rivals, Delhi, Bukhara. Okay, yes, they are my rivals and everything, so that's good. Did the Uzbeks just turn into this? Is that what happened? I don't even remember. I take a few days at a time between episodes, so sometimes I lose the thread. Targeting Delhi as a rival would also be nice. And they are a different religion. Actually, no, they're Sunni. It might be a little bit easier. What kind of allies are we talking about? Oh! Oh, they're allied to each other. That's actually really annoying. That might be a wee bit much. No, wait, don't go right on the border. Because because I don't actually want to just get, like, insta-pounced on. Stay there, and you park there. I want to have, you know, time for our military to grow one tick. We don't have any forts on the border here, although I don't think I'm going to build any just because we are at our number for the full bonus, so that's something. Let me roll a general now before we run too much out of army tradition. And actually, I'll obviously want my ruler as general. A, he's free. He has high military skill. And again, the military skill gets averaged with your army tradition. That's a lot of siege, which is actually really nice. Not, you know, too good on the actual combat front, but overall not too terrible. I could make my heir... No, he's a child yet. Gift to the states. The state. I'll take the prestige, actually. Even though money is also very good for us, and speaking of money, I will feel very good if we can get these docks up and running. And 1, 2, 3. There we are. Force limit of 18, yeah? Yep. And we're just shy of our military force limit. I don't really feel the pressure to build anything more, because we're not capped on manpower, although it's starting to get up there. How's our actual composition in this? It's 50-50 mix. One, 2, and 3. At some point, we will want to go heavier into cannons, but that's mostly when the army size gets bigger. I'll lose 10 points. I don't want to do another loan. Japanese Korea. And ouchie over here. Clergy losing power. They're losing some influence for a little while. Okay. Not the end of the world. So I have 4-4. Oh, that's Wasteland. It's my color Wasteland. I should be able to right-click it to open myself up. Yeah. Could suck up to key for a little while. They're small, but they've been very helpful. Fighting Bukhara and Delhi at the same time is annoying. He brings in Kokand as well, which is this tiny little blue thing that doesn't matter. Delhi would bring in slightly more. So I will be declaring war on Bukhara itself. And in fact, I think the way to do it... Is this Wasteland? Oh, it is. Interesting. That's Wasteland, but Yarkand is not. What's the supply limit here? Oh, 22, actually. I should be able to sit the whole thing over here. Especially if I have a leader here with any kind of maneuver. And I do. Because I can take these guys out of the war instantly. Like, even if Bukhara goes and starts sieging things in the north, doesn't matter. Just take out the two helpers instantly, Delhi and Kokand. Okay, oh, more conversions. Yeah, let's do that. Meanwhile, so what's my force limit is... So I can build 3 more. 1, 2, 3. Excellent. And how's the trade going on? Still only 40% in Beijing, despite my ships and everything. I have the biggest slice, but just a plurality, not a majority. In fact, Jin, well, Jin's my ally, so, or my vassal, and I can't get them to give me trade power, which is a bit annoying, but not the end of the world. It's probably fine to go and do a wee bit of that while I wait. Alliance offer from Yaren? Yeah, actually, I didn't realize we did not have the alliance. We had the royal marriage and receiving trade power, but yeah, I hadn't realized I'd lost the alliance there. And the royal marriage from Key. Thank you very much, since all my people are currently busy. Now, I probably don't actually have to worry about sucking up to Jin, since we are already annexing them, and it's okay, but I'm just making sure. Let's go ahead and trim this down just a scooch. That's more than enough, but let's make sure we're not getting attrition here anymore. Okay. We are... Well, I got to put a cut in here, and I think next time... I think we will go ahead and go to war. We don't have tons of money in the bank. We will be looting some, which is going to be nice. Well, let me go ahead and merge these guys up here, so they can go and do a quick killing blow to that army. Maybe even stack wipe it on day 1. because they might not be full maintenance. They probably are, but they might not be. Okay, yes, we'll put a cut in here. Thank you very much for watching, folks, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye-bye.